Okay, I think we are finally live. Hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I didn't think it was going to let me come on, but I'm here. And I am just wanting to share some wellness tips with you today. I'm coming to you every week on Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the United States of America. And whether the internet gremlins are, as long as they allow, I am here and super excited. And one of the things that we are talking about with our series for the month of September is something that I'm very passionate about. And that passion is I've taken from my mastery certification class that I'm having, and I'm so inspired by one of the textbooks, and that is Dr. Rosenberg for our series, and that is Embracing Grace with a Positivity of Nonviolent Communication. And today we are going to talk about giving from the heart. Giving from the heart is something that is really, it sets home with me. Just speaking when I can. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a process for positive change with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out, while taking and showing you to those top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. First and foremost, I want to tell you my why. And my why is that I am a survivor of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder, along with depression. And I was told to get my affairs in order, but I get to stand here today with my voice, my purpose, and my passion. And that is something that's very important to me, so that I can share that. If you notice an uncomfortable too many strange silent pauses, twitches, swaying, whatever that might be, just give me some grace, I ask. That is most likely the neurological side, and I always get back on track. A little bit more about me is that I am a believer, a mother, educator, advocate, speaker, and a world-class traveler. So to tell you a little bit about MacArthur Accommodations, we are a hospitality, health, and wellness coaching and consulting company that is here to give you and offer many services of optimal health and wellness worldwide, with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time, helping to create that immunity for life. And that is one of the things that I love doing. So today, my tips for you are from that language and the nonviolent communication and that positivity as we embrace grace with giving from the heart. So tip number one that I've got is having a heart with nonviolent communication. Encourage others. There are so many discouraged people in our world today who need to be encouraged. And you know what? Encouraging someone doesn't cost you anything. Be cognizant not to crush spirits of someone else and those that are around you, based on a time that it is about discouraging them and crushing whatever spirit you might have, because you don't really understand what's going on behind the scenes or in their own lives. So if you hear something on the street, if you've heard somebody talk about it, don't use that to crush someone else's spirit. Create happiness within others, within yourself. And while suffering from and being a survivor of depression, that's hard sometimes. It's really hard. So go within yourself with that positive way of thinking and find something to be grateful for. Tip number 2 is don't become disconnected from our own compassionate nature. Okay, what does that mean? As far as take a look at what disconnects. Because all of this violence that's going on in the world today, if we take a look at the nonviolent communication and what we have and what we say, and really be cognizant about that. Don't disconnect from yourself, because we all do it. We are human. We all do this. What does that mean? That means to change your focus, not allowing those derogatory statements to affect us. And let me tell you, that takes a lot of work. Hey, Colleen, thank you for joining. Continuously remind yourself of your greatness and your awesomeness. This is something that we all have. So no matter who is trying to discourage you, always remind yourself that you are remarkable, you are amazing, you are great. We are anointed. Each one of us have been made uniquely, just for our own unique, wonderful selves. There are going to be giants, and there are out there those giants in the land of social media that are always trying to bring us down. And what's the easiest thing to do is to not be nice, but show love, compassion, and forgiveness. You never know what they're going through. And that's the only way that we're going to stop any of this violence that goes on in our world today, is with that nonviolent communication. And that nonviolent communication comes from giving from the heart. Embracing that grace with positivity of that nonviolent communication. Tip number 3 for you today is be powerfully transformed. When I say be powerfully transformed, focus your attention on uplifting motivational language and communication skills. And that is so right, Colleen. The golden rule. That's what we need more in our world today. Reframe how we express ourselves. We never know what another person is perceiving of what we are expressing ourselves, and how we hear others. Nonviolent communication replaces old patterns, defending, withdrawing, judgment, criticism, and how we perceive others. If you can hear me, I think my audio went out. Let me know if the sound is okay and you're still hearing me, so I can give you tip number 4. Is shine your light. Shine your light and establish a flow of communication until compassion manifests naturally, because that compassion is going to manifest naturally. The more positivity that we bring out into our society, into our communities, into our world, that is going to manifest naturally. And think about and utilize cultural conditioning methods. There are all types of different cultures, religions, races, personalities. Take in consideration all of that, because it's important. Tip number 5, and my final tip for you today, is apply harmony and order in our lives for our world. Become grounded. Become grounded in your own natural state of compassion. Don't wait until you feel right to do right, because if you do right, you will start to feel right. I'm going to repeat that one more time, since my beautiful Harley right here decided to shake everything from the pool. You didn't notice. Don't wait to feel right to do right, because if you do right, you will start to feel right. Struggles, trials, and difficulties are the prelude of a new season. Blessings always come after that. We are in a broken world. We are in a world